Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to give a quick intro to Flutter BLoC. It's a popular state management approach that helps keep your code clean and organized. Let's take a look to how it works and why it's useful. Okay, it's a simple Flutter project, so first let me remove unnecessary codes, my home page. That's it. Okay, the first thing that we need for BLoC is a directory, and it should be features directory, and inside the features we have to add any feature that we need, like users page, authentication or something else. So I'm gonna create account, and inside the accounts folder we have a Dart file for view, accounts, view or screen, accounts screen. Okay, it's a stateful widget, and here I wanna add a list view and floating action button for adding data. So first, inside the scaffold we can add floating action button, Okay, now let's add the list view. Inside the body, and the state of this list view should change with BLoC. First, I want to create a static list view, and after that we are going to create it by BLoC. And you see we don't need any set state or something else. Okay, let's add a row, and it can be a simple text. Account. Okay. Some style. I just need a font size. Font size, I'm sorry. Okay, add some padding. For better view. Okay, now we can add this one to the main.dart and replace with my home page, accounts page. Accounts screen. Let's see. Nice. Now we can going through the BLoC. First, we have to add a directory in that name BLoC directory. BLoC, and inside this directory we need 3 files: state, event and BLoC. And the first thing that we should create is state, so let's create accounts state and accounts events. And finally accounts BLoC. Okay, let's see the BLoC diagram. Okay guys, as you can see, this diagram shows how BLoC works. The UI send the events to the BLoC with pressing any button or something else. And these events can be something like creating users, deleting users, or managing accounts. And the BLoC listen to these events. First, it check which event has been triggered, and based on that event, it will call the data layer. It processes the data and make necessary requests, and once it gets a response, based on that response of the data layer, it will update the state layer. Now I can start by account state. It's a class account state, and it's a variable repository, and all of the variables should change by state should be here. I need a list of strings, accounts, users, or accounts is better. Okay, and add a constructor for accounts state. It's required accounts. Okay, that's it. Now let's go to events. It should be an abstract class because all of the events should extend this class, accounts events. Accounts events, and after that we can add all of the events that we need here, and we have to extend all of them to accounts events. For example, add new account, something like that, or remove or manage, and it has to extend accounts events. Okay, and here we have to add everything we need from the UI. And for adding new accounts, I need a string for account name and a constructor. It's very simple. Required account name, and you can add everything you want, like remove or something else. Let me create a remove account, but in this video I'm gonna just work on the add new account. It can be to do, and you can develop this one. Okay, now finally we are going to accounts block. Here we need a class by the name of accounts block, and it have to extend block, but actually we don't add a block package yet, so let's going to pop the website and install the Flutter BLoC. Copy the dependency and add this one to the pop spec Camel. Okay, now we can import the block here, and for the block we need something like event and state. First we have to add events, it's a generic type, and the second one is account state, and this is a block class. Okay, now we need a constructor for accounts block, so let's create this one with the super keyword, and inside of the super we have to add a initial account state. We have to add the empty list, and this means that when the project is started, by default the list of accounts will be empty. You can add anything you want here for the startup, and with on keyword we can listen to the events. In this code we can manage that users call which one of the events. We need add new account event, so add this one here, and it will give us event and emit. Nice. Okay, now we have a state here, and a state contains all of the variables we are added to the account state. And we have accounts state.accounts at event.account name, and the account name is the string that users will send to the block. We can return the account state with new state, so it should be state.accounts. And I think we don't need a return keyword. Yeah, let's remove this one. It's a void function. Yes. Okay, the block file is done. Now we can use the block in the UI. Now let me describe all of these files again. From account state, we have variables to manage the state, like account list, and in the events we are listening to the events that users will call and manage the functionalities here. And finally we can go into the block, and the block will manage all of these states. It will update the state of our screen and listen to the events. And here we add new account event. Okay, now we can use this one to the UI. First we can manage the floating action button unpressed. Here we have to add a BlocProvider and with context. Yes, let's add the generic. The type of the block is accounts block. Yes, and here we can add event, and we need the add new account event, and it need accounts name. We have to add a string, and let's create a random string by timing. So account with datetime that now and milliseconds. Yes, it's good. Okay, now it will create a new account with random ID. And now we have to wrap the widget that we want update the states of this one. We have list view, so wrap the list view with BlocBuilder widget. Everything is wrapped by the BlocBuilder will update when events are called. So it needs a context and state. Like that. And we have a state here, so we have access to the data of our account state, but first we have to add a generic type for BlocBuilder. It's a accounts block. Yes, accounts block. And for the second one we have to add account state generic. Okay, now the state is depends on account state, so we can add item count to the list view builder, item count, and we have an access to the state.accounts.lengths. And for text we can use state.accounts by the index. Okay, it's done. Let's reload the project. Yeah, as you see we got an error, and it's about our context. We don't add a provider to the main.dart, so let's go into main. First let me remove unnecessary files. Okay, for the home, we have to wrap the home by block. We have to set up all of the block provider, so it's a multi-block provider. We use multi-block provider because maybe users need any block files. In this example we just have one, but maybe we need to add too many blocks. So in the list of providers we have to set all of the blocks. Here we have a block provider, and inside the create we have to pass the accounts block. Good. Yeah, at the bottom of this one we can add all of the accounts block or users block or something else. Now let me reload. Yeah, as you see we don't have any error yet, so let's test the project, and it don't work yet. What's the problem? State is okay, and events, yes, everything correct. Let me see the block. Yes, I forgot to add the emit here. We have to emit account state. I just called the account state, so let's wrap the account state inside the emit function. Now it will emit the event we need. Let me see. Yes, it works fine. As you see, the state will update every time we press this button. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Please follow me for more tutorials.